Wax on Wednesdays. Today I'm using a clear shellac, and that's so I can color the shellac with dried pigments. And the dried pigments I'm going to use are Pearl-Ex powders, and I haven't used the Pearl-Ex powders before, so thought it would be fun to try it out as a pigment for the shellac. And of course I'll have all of the supplies up for you on the blog, a list of them. If you want to check out the blog, there's always a list of supplies for that week that I've used here in the video. I'm using my torch today, my Iwatani. It has an adjustable flame, and so you can turn it up or down as needed, and I have it very, very low on a very light flame, and you can also use a heat gun for this process as well. And I'm using the low flame to kind of expand that shellac, and just really you can see it just grow. And I can actually spread that shellac and pigment almost to the edges of this piece. This is a 6x6 by just lightly coercing it with the flame. And you're getting these beautifully pigmented cells that are expanding across the wax, all by lightly manipulating the shellac with your flame the entire time. And on the second piece, I decided to start just kind of dripping this. I used a darker color. This is like a silvery bronze color of Pearl-Ex, and I thought it would be good to just drip it on there and see what happens. But in the end, of course, I changed my mind and end up brushing it out with a brush. It just seems to, the shellac seems to burn better if it's a little bit thinner and not quite so thick. And also, if it's thicker, it has more chance of completely catching the flame. And for this process today, I really want to manipulate the wax as opposed to catching it on fire and letting it burn off. I really want to have control, a little bit more control anyways, of the shellac. So the second application of shellac that I gave, I almost dry brushed it on in really straight lines, and you can see that in these two pieces, the different ways I apply the shellac really gives it a different overall effect in the end. And of course, the way I move my flame, the amount of flame that I'm using, all of this affects the overall look in the shellac burn. And I'm going to continue on the second piece with that same sort of dry brushing technique. And I have a little exciting news. Tomorrow, I have an article on shellac burn coming out in Encaustic Arts Magazine. And I'm going to leave a link for you guys down in the description of the video so you can link to it. It's an online magazine, and it has wonderful articles on encaustic painting and all from artists using encaustic in all sorts of different beautiful ways. And if you would like to see the magazine, then you can just click on the link in the description box and it'll take you to a subscription to the site for Encaustic Arts Magazine. And I believe a one-time subscription is only $2.99, and it's a beautiful magazine. So I hope you guys check it out. And the article on shellac burn comes out Thursday. That's June 1st, 2017. And it's the spring 2017 issue of Encaustic Arts Magazine. And I have one more exciting thing to share with you this week, and that is I have been working on a private Facebook group for Wax on Wednesdays. And if you join this group, then you will have access to one extra video every single month, so 12 extra videos per year of Wax on Wednesday techniques. and the video for the private Facebook group will be a little bit more in depth than you usually see here on the YouTube channel, and I will also be able to answer all your questions, and you will be able to post photos of your own work for that week's project, and share with the group and share with me pictures, ask questions about that week's projects. I'll also have all of the videos for the regular Wax on Wednesdays in the group as well, and you can go to that week and simply post your pictures and ask questions and have a fun time, get to know other people in the group. And I'll also be having fun giveaways on the site as well, and I just thought it would be a really fun way to expand on Wax on Wednesdays in the Wax on Wednesday community. So if you would like to check it out, I have a link below in the video description box with all of the details for the group, and you can sign up starting today, and the group officially opens on June 7th. And the introductory subscription rate for the entire year for the Wax on Wednesdays group is just $24.99, and that gives you the extra bonus video every single month that nobody else sees but the Wax on Wednesdays group, and also a Q&A posting for every single Wax on Wednesdays where you can go on and watch the video, ask questions, post pictures. This group will allow me to answer your questions more in depth and one-on-one for each week's video, plus the bonus video each month, whether you're just getting started in Encaustic or continuing on your Encaustic journey. It's just a really fun community to share. So I hope you'll check that out in the links below this month as well. And now here I am using some pan pastels in similar colors that I used in the Pearl X, and it's just to add some more dimension and some more pigment. I love playing with pan pastels in this process in the shellac burn to add extra pigment and extra dimension to the veining in the shellac. And just because I want to continue that luster of the Pearl X, I'm adding like a white Pearl X after each layer of the pan pastels, and I'm also fusing all of that pigment in each time I add a layer. And now that I have the look that I wanted with all the beautiful veining in the shellac, I'm going to go ahead and continue to add layers of color and pigments to sort of enhance the composition that's already there. I try to walk between the raindrops, ride the waves of every storm.